Hey, what's up, guys? Carlo here. Today I'm gonna talk about a limiting belief that wasn't just allowing me to progress, to grow, to get the things that I wanted. So, back when I started UPW, I had this belief that if I wanted to be the best, if I wanted to grow the biggest marketing agency in the world, I was feeding my ego. And somehow I connected that with something that was negative, right? I just give it like a negative connotation because I had this belief that it was, capitalism, that it was feeding your ego, that it was not thinking about the other people. But now, when I say that belief out loud, it just sounds very stupid. And that was the whole purpose of the seminar, right? That now I can say that beliefs that I had in the past, they feel stupid, and now I just placed a new belief in my brain. So the whole process goes like this. You get the belief that is limiting you, that it's like a wall from the things that you want to achieve. Then you interrupt that pattern by doing something that it's out of the ordinary, something that your brain just basically saves up, makes a very strong memory because it's something that is not common, right? As human beings, we remember more the things that are just out of the regular things. Why? Because that in the past meant it was a tiger, or it was something that is very important that was threatening your life. So let's say, for example, that you are a caveman and you are going to pick up some berries, but in your way to the berries you found a lion, right? So you had to take a new path to go to those berries. So your brain instantly is gonna save that memory, or where was that lion, so you can avoid it in the future, right? And that's why we don't remember what we had for breakfast like last week, but we do remember the day of our wedding, the day of our birthday, the day that we started our business, the day that we got our first big client, right? Those are the memories that are very stored in our brain. So when you want to take like a limiting belief out of your life, you need to interrupt that pattern and make a strong memory in your brain, so then you can place your new beliefs. So let me explain. My last belief was that if I want to be the best, if I want to grow the biggest marketing agency in the world, that's feeding my ego, and somehow that's negative. Then I interrupted that pattern with the seminar, right? With the Tony Robbins seminar, where you basically just scream, dance. There's a lot of activities and things that, by the way, need to involve your whole body. Why? Because in order to make a stronger memory, you need to do more connections. The more senses that you use, the more connections that you make. So you think about the smell, if you think about how something looks like, if you think about how does it felt, your brain immediately saves that memory more, right? It makes like a stronger connection for your memories. So that's why in the semi you need to involve everything that you can't. You need to move yourself, you need to apply all these things, right? In this case, since it was virtual, it was kind of different. But when you get the real life experience, you are there with thousands of other people just screaming, loud music, all these things that just make you break your normal pattern and remember things more. So if you maybe can't or like right now you can't assist to the Tony Robbins seminar, what I recommend, that is something that I'm definitely gonna try out, is do something out of the extraordinary. So maybe you take your notebook, right? You write your limiting belief. So for example, you might say, I know, all women are bad, right? You feel that, and that's a belief that you have inside of you. But before you write that, you need to put yourself in a different state. So try to move yourself, put your favorite music, try to do something, move yourself out, and then start writing. Okay, I believe that I'm too young to have my own business. That's an example. Then you have that limiting belief in your notebook. Then do something out of the extraordinary. Maybe you can go to the beach, maybe you can go to a waterfall, maybe you can run 20 miles, like do something that is very, very, very out of the ordinary. Maybe if you're traveling, that would be like a really, really good opportunity. And then make sure that you say it out loud so it sounds very, very dumb, right? Repeat your limiting beliefs a lot of times until it sounds like, wow, this was like nothing, because most of them are pretty dumb, but we just believe it because we have it there somehow ingrained in our brain. After that, what you want is to take a new belief and place it where the other one was. So now, after you do that, after you write it down, do something out of the ordinary, and then you need a new belief. And that's when I put, so remember that mine was like having the biggest agency, being the best at this, is feeding the ego. Then I did the seminar, I pumped myself up, music, everything. And then my new belief was that by being the best, I'm helping way more people. I'm helping thousands of other people, right? I'm raising the standard, and everyone is gonna get better thanks to me. I'm gonna create business opportunities, I'm gonna create work opportunities, which then translates into happiness, translates into survival, translates into, you know, being able to build up your family, to provide for your kids. So now it does feel like this is my calling. It does feel like I do want to be the best. I do want to grow and make the biggest marketing agency in the world. And now the decisions that I take are gonna be way different than before, because before was fear. It was basically fear of failure. I was afraid of making mistakes, of putting like a standard too high that then if I didn't reach it, I didn't feel good, right? That was like my fear. But I translated into, oh no, I'm so enlightened, right? I don't want to feed my ego. I'm over this. So it's a really cool process. It involves a lot of intuition, involves a lot of seeing yourself, thinking, reflecting, and just stopping for a while, right? You know, like sometimes we just focus so much on driving the car that we don't even stop to just get fuel. So that's basically it for today, guys. If you have any questions, if you want to do this process, please let me know. I'm always here to help. Try to write your limiting beliefs. Try to write something that you can do in order to break your pattern, and what's gonna be the new belief that you want to have. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.